What's going on, guys? So in today's video I'm going to be showcasing my shark deck. It's a little bit late and I'm sorry about that, but look, better late than never. So yeah, let's go into the deck and I'll explain some stuff as I go. So this is a really fun deck. It's kind of a rank 4 spam is the best way to kind of explain it, with a few little extra text and stuff. So stuff we got in Eternity Code would be these 3 Buzzsaw Sharks. So this one is basically a target himself. You can target any water monster, and you get to special summon another shark from the deck, level 4 water or whatever. Then it can for an XC, it can become a level 3 or a level 5, so you can go into ranks 3, 4 and 5. So that's basically what he is there for. The next Eternity Code card we have is 3 Lantern Shark. So Lantern Shark is kind of like a Goblinberg, just when he's normal or special summon you can activate his effect and special one level 3, 4 or 5 water monster from your hand in defense position, and then he has the same effect then as well, that he can change himself into a level 3 or 5. You're locked into XC monsters, but you don't mind that because that's what you're going into. The next card we have is 3 Saber Shark. So the only reason we're running Saber Shark is we are missing 2 cards for this deck. One of them being I think it's called Left Hand Shark and Right Hand Shark. So normally you'd run like a 3 and a 1 sort of ratio. But at the minute we're only running the 3 Saber Sharks. So Saber Shark is just a level 4 normal summon. But his effect is he can become a level 5 or a level 3, and he can make any other of the sharks level 5 or level 3. He has that kind of effect. So that's the only reason we're running him. The left and right hand shark I'd recommend running over this. When it does come out, the deck profile will change and I'll do an update, but for now Saber Shark is fine. The next card we have is Double Fins Shark. So what this card does is, when he's normal summoned, you can target a level 3 or 4 water fish monster in the graveyard and special summon it and negate its effects. So it's just another rank 4 spam pretty much when you normal summon. It's pretty cool. The next card we have is pretty like self-explanatory as well, really. The next one is Silent Angler. If you have a water monster, special summon this card from your hand. Pretty simple. You can special monsters from your hand for the rest of the turn, but there's just like little things you have to look out for. Other than that, it's actually fine. The next card is 3 White Stingray. You discard a card and special summon him, and he has an additional effect. If you special summon from the graveyard, he becomes a tuner monster, and when you do run 1 synchro monster, I'll go over that later on. The next one we have is 1, 2, 3 Xyz Remora. So what this one does is it targets an XC monster on the field. It gets rid of 2 of its materials and then basically special summons 2 shark monsters from or water level 4 monsters from the graveyard, and you can go into another rank 4 fairly easy. Then we have the 1 XC Slip Dolphin. This is the one I'm running for the other right hand or left hand, whatever the ones the cards are. I can't remember what they are, but this one is it's like helps XC summons another level 4 water normal summon. If an XC monster special summon to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then if it's in the graveyard, you can equip it to a monster as an XC material. XC monster as an XC material. Next one we have is Shark Stickers. So if you normal summon a monster, you can special summon this from the hand. Can't use a synchro material, but I won't mind that. So that's it for the monsters running loads of level 4s. This obviously level 3, but you can go into some of your rank 3 plays as well. That's it for the monsters. Next card we have is White Salvage. So there is another card that's supposed to be coming out called White Fountain, or white something to do with water, but basically what it does is it's I'm sure it's going to be called Whitefish like Fountain or something like that, or Grail or something like that. But basically what that does is it special summons a fish monster from the graveyard once per turn or something, and that's where you get some of your extra effects. This one though is Whitefish Salvage. You do run 3. You can target a fish monster in the graveyard, add it to your hand. You're going to use that once per turn, and if this card is destroyed, you can by a card effect and send to the graveyard, you can take a fish monster from your deck and add it to your hand or special summon it. So there's that. The next card we're running is Dark Ruler No More. Just for extra bit of defense and stopping your opponent from activating effects on the field. You can normally, if your opponent does set up first turn, you negate all their effects, then go ham with all your stuff, and your stuff kind of has targetable removal, which is fine. That's what you kind of want to go for. We are running links, so we do want to special summon stuff. This can be used to like special summon the Whitefish, or the white what's his name, white Stingray. So yes, you can become a tuner, but other than that, you can do whatever you want. This one is Rank Up Magic the 7th one. Now, in our extra deck, we actually have 2 ways to search this. So we can go into number 101 and see 101 Chaos or Silent Honor Dark. We have Glorious Numbers. If you do just a top deck this and you have no monsters, you can target a number Xyz monster in your graveyard and special summon it, and then draw 1 card. You can banish a card from the graveyard, target that number Xyz monster you control, and attach 1 card from your hand to it as a material. So pretty self-explanatory, like you can go into some extra cool stuff. We have the 1 Raigeki, just a nuke your opponent's board. The 1 Monster Born, just to bring stuff back. The 1 Living Fossil, like that, you can use it with Whitefish or Stingray. I can't remember anything. Then we have the 1 Salvage. I'd probably bump this up to 2, but you can target 2 water monsters with 1500 or less attack from your graveyard, add those targets to the hand. The 1 Pot of Avarice, because you are running a lot of monsters. And then to have 39 cards running the 1 Upstart Goblin. We don't worry too much about giving your opponent 1000 life points, just because our extra deck are kind of you can get some high attack as well, kind of stuff. I don't know, I'll explain as I go. So this one is one of the new ones from Eternity Code. This one is Valiant Shark Lancer. So this is 2 level 5 monsters, pretty easy to summon. You can target a monster your opponent controls, detach a material from an Xyz monster you control, and if you do, destroy that monster. So it really works if you have another Xyz monster on the field. This is why you have to spam. If another water monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, while you control this monster, you can take 1 spell from your deck and place it on the top of the deck. This is where we search out our Rank Up Exceed the 7th one. Yeah, pretty much. So he has kind of a destruction effect if you have another water, and then he has like a defense effect if they destroy the other monster, not him. Then we have probably one of the coolest cards, Silent Honor Dark. He has a smaller version, but the way we go into him is with the Rank Up Magic the 7th one. That's why I kind of hold off using number 101, but you can use it if you need. But basically what this one does is it can target a special monster your opponent controls and attach it to it as a material. And then if he's destroyed and Silent Honor Arc is in the graveyard, he can special summon himself and become gain 2800 life points. We have number 73, Abyss Splash. So what this one does is he can, during either player's turn, you can attach a material and double this card's attack. Your opponent's damage is halved, but it's still nice because it's pretty strong. This is actually a rank 6, so the 6 should actually be here, but anyway, so this one is full armor Crystal Zero Lancer. So what you can do with this is you can overlay on top of this or this to summon this guy, and he just gains, or she just gains 500 for each material attached to her, and then if she was destroyed she can attach a material instead. Does he do any effect attach material from this card instead? Once per turn you can attach material from this card. All face of monster your opponent controls have their effects negated. So there you go, another effect negation, which is really nice. Then we have the 1 Silent Honor Arc to summon the Silent Honor Dark Knight, or Silent Honor Dark. This card basically, it can detach 2 materials and take control of an opponent's monster and put it onto it as a material, or he can, if he's destroyed, detach a material instead, so there's always that. Then we're running the 2 Behemoth Shark, just because it was one of the best cards in the deck. We run this because we have 2 targets to run with them as well. Just say we do get the first one off, we can go for another one. I'll show you what that one is. But this one basically is once per turn you can attach a material, and special 1 rank 3 or lower Xyz monster, water Xyz monster, but he can't attack for the rest of the turn, but it's still one of the best cards. Then we have the 1 Abyss Dweller, just to stop your opponent's graveyard. The 1 Time Thief Redoer, just because stealing the top card of your opponent's hand and then getting additional effect from that is pretty cool. Then I run this little combo, Gagaga Magician and number FO Utopic Future. So this card is 2 level 4 monsters, Gagaga Magician, and you can detach material from this card, target an Xyz monster in the graveyard except Gagaga Magician. Special when it puts effects on a gate. So you could target something like Behemoth Shark and special summon this. With its effect. During your main phase you can detach 2 materials from this card, target 1 Xyz monster you control, and at the end of the turn change attack to 4000, also negate its attack. So if this is used, let me see, if a Utopic Future Xyz monster you control is used as effect, so just say you get rid of this and this to summon Utopic Future, it can have its effect to remove 2 materials and become 4000 attack, and that's why we run this card. This card is 2 Xyz monsters with the same rank, not number monsters. Its original rank is always treated as 1. Attacks involving this card at the end of damage step. If this card battle an opponent's monster, you can take control of that opponent's monster till the end of the battle phase. If this face-up card in the field be destroyed by a card effect, you can detach material from it instead. So if you wanted to do, you can just have a 4000 attack and beat her, so it's really nice. Then we have the number 71 Ribarian Shark, which is a little bit easier to get the number, the 7th one from the top of your deck. So basically what you do is Bahamut Shark, and you special summon Ribarian Shark, and his effect is you can, if this card is a material, you can target a number monster from the graveyard and special summon it. So you can special summon the likes of Silent Arc, Abyss, or Abyss, Silent Arc for nothing pretty much. And then let me see, if this card is sent to the graveyard, choose a rank up magic spell and place it on the top of your deck. So you can obviously summon it, bait into something, destroy it, and then have that on the top of your deck for the next turn. It's an option. Then we have the one Totally Awesome, just so if you want to end with Bahamut Shark, Totally Awesome, you have an extra negate, which is really nice. Then we have White Aura Whale, which is what we use White Stingray with. And what this card does is when it's synchro summoned, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls that are in attack position. It can make 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. If attacks inflicts piercing damage, and if it's sent to the graveyard, you can banish another water monster and special summon it, and this becomes a tuner. So it's really nice. And then the one link monster running is Mermail Abyss Lacia. So this one is just 2 monsters, water, fish monsters, whatever. This card gains 500 attack, or all monsters. This card points to gain 500 attack. And then its second effect is if this card in the owner is destroyed by opponent's card by battle or by opponent's card, you can send 1 water monster from your deck to the graveyard and target 1 water monster in your graveyard special in defense position. So there is a few things I change about this deck, like Beautiful Princess I don't have. I'd like to run that, just because it's a quicker way to get Buzzsaw Shark out. Beautiful Princess is like a level 1, so you can use 1 for 1 as well. Little things to add if you want. I actually can't even get the card, it's stuck under here. So Beautiful Princess would summon this. This would activate its effect to target itself and special and other things. So you have 3 monsters there. There's that's the one thing. The left hand and right hand thing is going to be pretty cool when it does come out. I'm trying to think what else I'd run. I'd probably run maybe less White Stingray when some better support comes out as well. Anyway, but like at the minute this deck is kind of fun. You can end on like 2 negates kind of. It's really nice, especially setting up next turn with the 7th one, especially just two level 4 monsters. And if you're smart enough, the next turn you can have the 7th one, and you have Silent Underdark is a pretty hard monster to get by, especially if your opponent does destroy it. Now if they do something like send it to the graveyard, I'm not sure, I don't think that works. But like that, if it's special summoned, then you gain 2000 attack points and then just take your opponent's monster. It kind of has a Cyber Dragon Infinity sort of effect, which is really nice. And the rest of them are just spam. Like you'll get 4 of those cards and you'll be able to spam 2 Xyz no problem. And then you can summon some like the new Xyz monster we got, which was the Valiant Shark Lancer. And then he defends, and then every time this removes a material, you get to destroy a card. And then if this one gets destroyed, you can just add the 7th one as well that way. So there's loads of options, as well as like Behemoth Shark and Totally Awesome. And then even that little combo of going into like Utopic Future in the second turn is pretty nice as well. So that's it for the video, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow my Instagram. Follow me on Discord. Follow me on, check out my eBay page. What else have I got? Twitch as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Good luck.